We are right now going to solve that microwave mystery. You know, what does defrost actually mean? What does pre-cook mean? What's the difference between the two? All of that. Things that at least confuse me. It may not confuse you. But senior editor Dan DeClerico here with our weekly Consumer Reports. Dan, this is so great. I love this topic. Please help me.
Yeah, I think we've all become too familiar with our microwave. We forget some of its possibilities. So yeah, pre-cooking, for example, a great way to shave a few minutes off meal prep time, for those harried parents out there. So for example, the baked potato is the classic example. Nuking that for a few minutes before you pop it in the oven time is going to cut the cooking time in at least half. You can do the same thing with chicken before throwing it on the grill. Nuking it for a few minutes is going to save you a lot of time during meal prep.
So do microwaves actually work differently when you hit defrost versus just cook?
They do. This is something we look at very closely in our labs. We take about a pound of ground beef and frozen ground beef and see how the microwave does at defrosting it. Some models do a lot better than others. But this is another great feature of a top-performing microwave, that frozen breast of chicken or the ground beef in the freezer. It's a great way to get that ready for cooking.
When do you guys recommend people use microwaves over the oven, things like that?
And over-the-range microwave, is that the question?
Well, no, just in general, and this may be outside of your bounds. I'm just curious, what type of foods would you say, that's for microwaves, this is for ovens? Do you even separate those types of things?
Oh, sure. No, absolutely. So, vegetables, that's a great thing to cook in the microwave. The steaming feature, it's not even a special feature of the microwave. Any microwave can do it. Just pop those veggies, into a covered dish. Poached chicken, poached fish for a nice, salad for dinner. Again, just cover it in a bit of perhaps white wine or some other liquid. That is a great thing to do in the microwave that people forget. We're so used to just making popcorn and reheating our morning coffee, but there's so much more a microwave can do.
Yeah, going back to that point, though, when you had just mentioned the countertop microwave versus over the range, what's the difference? Is there a quality difference?
There is. We do see a difference in performance, also in price. So a countertop model, as little as $100 can get a pretty decent model, but spending $300 or $400 on an over-the-range microwave is going to get you better performance. Another very good option is a built-in microwave. If you can spend a couple $100 more, it's going to put that microwave into perhaps a better location in the kitchen. We're seeing a lot of microwave drawers, for example, which is a great solution in a kitchen island.
Have you guys found microwaves to be dangerous at all?
They can be. It really comes down to, how you use them. We do see thousands, as many as 7,000 emergency room visits a year from microwaves. Most of that is spills, injuries to hands and fingers when you're taking that very hot food item out of the microwave. So you really have to handle them carefully.
But we always say nuking. Do we really have to worry about radiation or things like that with a microwave?
That's a great question. It's been debated pretty much for, since the beginning. The thing we talk about is plastics. It's definitely worth investing in microwave-safe dishes rather than using even plastic that is supposedly microwave-safe. Better safe than sorry. Go for the actual dishware.
How interesting. I think that's a great point, and I will acknowledge I actually moved my microwave down to the basement, so I use it less frequently, and it encourages me to cook more fresh food. At the same time, it is great to have. Real quick, what is your top performer?
Our top performer is a GE. If you come to consumerreports.org, you can get the exact model number, and we have a bunch of other great options to choose from there.
All right, Dan DeClerico, always great to have you on talking about a host of items. This week was microwaves. Very interesting discussion. Thank you again, sir.
Thank you.